6 years later, one rainy evening changed everything. Armand's return wasn't just a journey. It was a question left unanswered by time, echoing through every drop of rain. That last rain. Soft raindrops tapped against the windows of Lahore Airport, as if time itself was stirring up old wounds. After 6 long years, Armaan stepped back into the city where he had once left behind everything. His dreams, his love, and the girl whose name still echoed in the rhythm of his heartbeat, Meral. The ground beneath Armand's feet was wet, but his heart felt like a barren desert. With a small travel bag in hand, restless eyes, and a question in his heart that neither he nor time had been able to answer. 6 years ago, he had gone to the U.S. for higher studies, but soon after he arrived, Meral's sudden disappearance changed everything. No goodbye, no explanation. She vanished as if she had never existed. By the time the plane landed, the rain had intensified. As Armaan stepped through the airport gates, he paused for a moment and closed his eyes. The air still carried that familiar scent, wet soil, old memories, and the weight of unspoken emotions. Has everything changed? Or is it just me who has changed? He asked himself. Returning home seemed like a formal act, but the real journey was unfolding within him. Lahore wasn't just a city for Armaan. It was a mirror of his past. Every street, every alley, every wall held a memory. At home, Daddy Ami opened her arms and embraced him tightly. Her eyes held joy and pain. My child, you finally came. Time has worn you down, hasn't it? Armaan smiled faintly. Yes, Daddy. Time and memories, too. Dinner was eaten in silence. His parents were no longer alive, and his grandmother was his entire world now. But within Armaan, a storm was still brewing. Where is Meral? Why did she leave? He knew that the next day he would begin searching for the answers. The next day, Armaan decided to visit his old college, the place where he and Meral had first met, built dreams and bonded hearts. The college walls still stood as they once were, like time had frozen there. In the library, the corner table where they used to sit was empty, but full of feeling. An old librarian, now nearing retirement, recognized him. Son, you're Armaan, right? It took me a moment, but the sadness in your eyes hasn't changed. Have you seen Meral? Do you know anything about her? Armaan asked quickly. She nodded slowly. She came here a few months ago. Quiet, drained, like she was searching for herself. Then she left. Said some questions don't have answers in books. They're hidden in the heart. Armaan felt like Meral had chosen to take her questions far away from him, on a journey of her own. By evening, he walked behind the old university building, where a small garden lay. He and Meral had planted a sapling there once, a symbol of a promise. That sapling had now grown into a tall, strong tree. Its branches swayed in the wind like they were whispering old secrets. Armaan leaned against the tree and closed his eyes. The moments, the smiles, the quiet, sad eyes, all began to circle around him. Suddenly, he noticed a small folded note near the roots of the tree. It looked freshly placed. On it was written, "Sometimes we return to the place where we left everything behind, only to realize we left ourselves there too." It was Meral's handwriting. The sky over Lahore was clear that morning, but Armaan's heart still carried the weight of clouds. The note by the tree, one with Meral's familiar handwriting, kept echoing in his mind. Sometimes we return to the place we left everything behind, only to realize we left a part of ourselves too. Was she here? Had she come back recently? Was she looking for closure or something else? Armaan sat quietly in the garden for a long time. The wind whispered through the leaves of the tree they'd once planted, like an old friend carrying secrets. That evening he returned home with a strange restlessness. Dottie noticed. "You look like you've seen a ghost, Beta," she said with a smile that tried to lighten the air. "I think I saw a memory that never died," he replied, handing her the note. She read it carefully, then looked at him. "Beta, if she left a message, it means she wanted to be found, or at least remembered." Next day, Armaan woke up early. He decided to visit Miral's old school. She used to teach art there part-time. He wasn't sure what he was looking for, only that his heart wouldn't rest until he did. The school was quieter than he remembered. The receptionist was new but kind.